Mila, tell us about Art for Equity and what inspired you and your friends to start this group.
Yeah, for sure. So Art for Equity, it's like a student art collaborative, and we have a goal of just sort of building more racially equitable spaces in classrooms and libraries across Gloucester Public Schools. Um, I was I wanted to start it originally like during the height of quarantine during the Black Lives Matter movement. Like it kind of got me thinking, what can we do? Like in our community level, obviously, like things were happening all over the world, but I was thinking like more Gloucester based, like what can we do? Um, and then I was just thinking back about, I've had so many awesome teachers over the years um, who like read awesome books to me and who I've read cool books in their classes. And I was like, we can just make that connection right there.
So what can you do now? So now is it you're trying to identify books to have in the library, identify spaces where equitable art can be happening?
Yeah, so basically we have a mural underway right now that we're painting at Art Haven on a sailcloth that's going to go up at the high school. And we have a website www.artforequity.net. And up on our website you can find our book list, which have right now books for grade levels K through 8, I believe, and we're working on the high school stuff right now. So yeah, we've got our book list up there, and we're trying to finish the mural and then raise money to buy these books for the classrooms.
Cool. And how exactly are you trying to raise money?
So we're doing a t-shirt fundraiser right now. If you go on our website, there's like a shop page, and we're selling shirts that have the design of our mural. So the mural that's going to be at the high school, it's like the Black Lives Matter fist holding like an open book, and it has a Nelson Mandela quote in it. And we have that same design on a t-shirt that we're selling to raise the money.
Very cool. How many students are part of the group, and what has the reaction been with students and faculty so far?
Yeah, so there are about 10 of us ish, 8 to 10. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. And we have, I think, grades 9 through like freshmen or sophomores in college, which has been really cool. It's definitely a pretty diverse age group, which is fun. And I've only really talked to high school faculty so far in person because that's where I am, but they've received it really well. They're really excited. And then I've talked a little bit over email to some middle school teachers and then to the elementary school principals, and everyone so far has been really enthusiastic, which has been really awesome.
Can you describe either a conversation you had with someone or an interaction you had with someone that came out of your involvement with this group that feels really meaningful to you?
So we have a librarian at the high school, and she's been helping us kind of she helped us pick a bunch of the books. The students did a lot of the selections for the younger grades, and then she helped us more with the middle grades. So it's been cool to kind of talk about, like what makes a book valuable, like what kind of stories you want to be including and how to find them, which is cool, like sharing resources for the particular books that we're looking for, because obviously we're trying to highlight Black and brown authors and underrepresented stories. So it's been a cool like journey to finding the books, I guess. That's been fun.
I was going to ask too, like, yeah, have you been in your research and have you found great resources to help Art for Equity sort of get off the ground?
Yeah. So especially for the elementary school age group, there's a nonprofit called The Conscious Kid that does basically the work we're doing, but on a really like national scale. So it's much broader, and so they have a ton of really awesome recommendations.
So could you just name a couple of your favorite books that you've come across?
Yeah, I mean, so I haven't summarized all of them. I haven't read all of them, obviously, because we've kind of been doing it as a team. Probably my favorite one that I've read is called Brown Girl Dreaming, which is it's like a poetry memoir by a woman named Jacqueline Woodson. And I read that a couple of years ago now, but as soon as I started the project, I was like, that one has to go on the list. I really liked that book.
So what's the hope, Mila, now? Because this is your senior year in high school. Is the hope that, underclassmen sort of pick up this project and run with it and help expand it and keep it going? Do you somehow take this to you beyond high school graduation? What are you thinking?
I'm just kind of playing it by ear at this point. I don't really know, especially with COVID, where I want it to go. I mean, the goal for right now is to finish that mural at the high school, and we want to sell 200 t-shirts, which would be around $5,000 to buy these books. So that's kind of like the concrete goal. And then once we get there, we can kind of reassess and figure out if it's viable or if it's just a one-time thing, and where we want it to go.
And if people want to buy t-shirts and get involved or learn more about Art for Equity, how can they do that?
So like I said before, we have a website, which is www.artforequity.net, not .com. People usually make that mistake. And you can buy a t-shirt right from the website under the shop page. And then we also, on social media, we're at art.for.equity on Instagram and Facebook.
And can we stay in touch, Mila, and let us know how the progress is going or how we can help in any way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for your time. Good luck with the project. Keep us posted on the fundraising goals. And hats off to you and your students for doing this groundbreaking work.
Awesome.
Guys, medium. I'm going to get one. I'm ordering.
So much.
Thank you, Mila.